Well, hey folks, this is Seven here once again. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to FS22, the Pioneers map. Ooh, look at all the eggs. Ooh, eggs. Good stuff, ladies. Had to go, buddy. Anyways, by again, I mean, yeah, I did this about 2 hours ago. And, well, there's some good news and some bad news. The bad news is, obviously I'm doing it again, so something went wrong. The good news is, it's now June 1st, which means we can go do some harvesting. However, I do have one other thing I need to do first. No, it's, I don't know what's going on with Windows Update lately. I mean, it's never been fun. You know, things can happen. But the last time, a couple weeks ago, there was an update, and the next day I'm playing Wreckfest, and I'm in the middle of a race and my screen goes black for, you know, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, and then it comes back on. Of course, at that point I'm smashed into a wall and I'm basically a ball of fire and twisted metal. But, that was weird. Then it happened again, a couple of minutes later. And this time the, Radeon, whatever they call their software, but it came up and went, what are we doing? Ah, hay, I need some hay. Came up and said there was an error. Windows Update has something your video driver, to default. Well, the thing is, my chip doesn't have a video. I'm running a 10700F, so there's no built-in graphics. If I don't run a graphics card, I can't get the computer going. So every time it would go switch, you know, Radeon would go, okay, I'm switching back to what Windows wants. That's the dump one. I want the load me one. It would sort of go black. And then Radeon would recognize there was an error, and it would light the card back up, and then do this, you know, every few minutes, try and satisfy Windows wishes, if you will. This morning there was a Windows update, and I actually chuckled and went, well, I wonder what they'll break this time. Well, they decided it would be a really good idea if they were to set my microphone back to default. Well, I don't have a default microphone. I have a USB microphone, which is what I'm using. It's actually a really nice microphone. Yeah. So I recorded an episode of Farm Sim this morning. Everything's going great. I even looked over a couple times to make sure the red light on my mixer was on to let me know that my mic was indeed running. And it was. Just was running into nothing. And then I thought, well, I think rather than do anything else, I'm going to jump right in and I'm going to record a hour-long episode of Conan, which I did. And yeah, the mic light was on, everything was working, the lights were bouncing up and down on the mixer, and it wasn't going anywhere. What am I doing? Oh, TMR. Well, I'm close. I'm on the wrong end of it though, aren't I? Well, we can get there. Let's just sort of... So, yeah, long story, well, long, because I already told all of it. When I went to do the rendering, there was nothing there. I could listen to the gentle hum of the tractor motor or the screeching sound of the hyenas as they tore into my poor, hapless worker. But not anything of any real value. Well, any real value, he says, talking about his own voice. But you know what I mean. All the commentary was simply gone forever. So here we are. And yeah, we're going to top up the TMR station, as you can see by the gentle golden glow in the distance. Well, there it is. We do have a field to harvest. And it's an important one because it's barley. Here we go, look at this. Golden grains. I'm going to go flog the rest of this hay off on the sheep. I've been telling them for months now there is no fresh grass. It's hay or nothing, boys. So they're getting used to it. They're getting used to it. Ooh. Looky all the wool you have made. My, what a fine bunch of ships. Are you not gonna give me Alright, I think I'm just at a really messed up angle here. Let's try and do this a little better. That was just pathetic, basically. There we go. Oh, look out for the darn band. Where'd he go? Was he standing right behind my trailer or what? Oh, stupid deer. Probably already pancaked him. There we go. Put the actual tippy end in there. That's it? Or did you simply push yourself out of the way? Because that happens too, eh? That's what I thought. The lid hit the roof and it pushed the trailer forward just far enough to break the trigger point. Yeah. I've been around the block 1 or 2 times here, I'll tell you what. Okay, next. Yes, milk sheep, you go last. You know what? I think I got scammed. Seriously, I should have known better. Why would an Arabian prince be selling milk sheep? I mean, yeah, there's just something about this whole deal that's kind of crooked. Alright, well they ate the rest of it. You got nothing. Make something and you'll get something. Seriously. 4 20-liter jugs of milk, and how long has it been now? A year? I mean, granted, teaching them to milk each other might not have been the quickest way to go about it, but I don't know. I've never experienced the sheep milking game before. So, like I said, I'm thinking at this point it might just be a scam. Just goes to show you, never trust one of them foreign princes, man. Alright, yeah, it's gotta need more than that, doesn't it? Okay, we put hay in there, that's gotta be the end of the job, right? Yeah, I don't think so, dude. It requires more than hay, otherwise we just feed this to the cows straight up. Didn't bother to mix it. Alright, so that's that one. Let's grab a little bit of the silage. Perfect. No, I don't want the grass that doesn't exist. There we are. Let's play this thing, kill. I don't think it holds that much, so rather than just need to dump it somewhere else, let's pretend all of this is going to fit. Alright. In you get. Now, the only thing I think that we must look upon with regret that we missed from the episode earlier was I figured out how to use this trailer safely to fill both cow sheds with food. Yeah, I wouldn't make this up, people. I would not make this up. How you doing now? Little mineral feed, you're a bit light there. And maybe another bale of straw. Alright. Well, these are things I can do with relative ease. We're done? Okay. Roll another bundle of straw down. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I watch Sooty playing this, Sooty Farmer. Links in the description down below. Go watch his channel. Never mind some of these big YouTubers, they don't do the job nearly as well. I kid you not, guys, I'm not just like some fanboy or something. You know, it's obviously knows what he's doing, knows the game well, and makes it look like he's doing what he's doing. You know, it's not all hype and fanfare and gimmicks, let me tell you. So yeah, but it kind of makes me embarrassed to go and pick up a bale, knowing that he would have gone and gotten a tractor and put a fork on it and gone over there and grabbed it with the forks and set it in there and dragged it off and driven away. And you know what I mean, like the way you'd actually do it. So yeah, I'm thinking for the Let's Play on the upcoming, and it's only 5 days away from the day I post this, the upcoming Platinum. But I suppose I can. Do I not have? I do have a bigger trailer now, don't I? It's down at the other end. Yeah, because we're going to use that for the harvests. So let's go down and grab that trailer and we'll set up for our split field barley harvest. Okay, I believe I can do this way. I just have to be a little bit, there we go, a little farther. Perfect. Drop that and sneak your way through. Yeah, this is going to be our first split field where Mr. I Love Sorghum so much that I'm going to plant it in the middle of all of his fields hired worker was. So yeah, you can see the strip of it and then the basically single harvester width of barley on the other side. So yeah. I'll tell you, that sorghum better be worth a huge amount of money, and every animal on the farm better eat it. But that's what we'll be harvesting here, is that particular crop, au barley. Whoa. And yeah, the Platinum, when that's released, I think I would like to try and, at least for as long as I can stand it, remain as realistic as possible with it. As I said, watching Sooty do it with that sort of a play style. Alright, now I'm just going, well, where's my big trailer? There's nothing else down here, I'm pretty sure. Because that was the other thing I did, was we did finish the roller job. As you can see, it's actually started to grow. And yeah, check it out, our soybeanage is growing. Now we haven't planted anything over here yet, and I guess being June, it would be time to consider what we'd like to put down. But it's ready to go, right? It's all lined up, it just needs seeded and rolled. Where is my new trailer? Did I not buy a bigger trailer? Was that all just sort of a illusion? I know it's not at the shop, because I've been to the shop. No, it's definitely not here. Oh no, I ran over some sorghum. Okay. Oh, there it is right there. I guess I left it here knowing I would probably use it for the next harvest. Awesome. Alright, let's go and grab ourselves the harvester. That gets us closer. There she goes. Now, where, oh where? We're on this side of the fence, so we don't need to worry about the trailer. I never washed this, did I? Ugh. It's disgusting, man. I fueled it up, did the maintenance. I just never washed it. Alright, I believe... Aha! Come hither, header. Oh, no, leave the trailer there. That was the whole idea, man. Now we gotta... Yeah. Look away, people. This ain't pretty. There we go. Upsie. And we'll head down to... the spot of harvest. I don't think we're gonna have time to do it today. Well, maybe we'll have time for the one side of the field. Oh, I hate that person. I don't know, man. I hope they got fired. I really do. I mean, can you imagine in real life if that had gone on? Like, there would be court battles ensuing, you know? I mean, unless there's some sort of a, you know, take what you get clause when you phone up your local farm labor pool in this part of the world. I don't know. I mean, that's always a possibility, isn't it? So, yeah, we'll get this half of the field done. Look at how much crop we lost. Unbelievable. Okay, I don't want a swath here. Okay, it's off for the moment, so good enough. I do want the rest of it, obviously, but here I'm just going to take the grain. Pretend it doesn't hurt so much. Oh, am I accidentally driving around in the sorghum? Jeez. Alright, let's get a bit of a headland going here. And we are now going to actually engage the straw swath. Yes. What did I just press? Whoops. That was close. Close indeed. Alright. So, down you go. Make with the starting noises and straws away. Now, of course, we're going to get to use the new Vermeer unit, which I saw the city using for... What was he doing with it? It wasn't bad. It's got a few other uses. What I also noticed was that at one point he drove by a couple of fields that had been lined. And just as I remember it in the good old days, the edges of the fields could have been drawn with a ruler. So far as where the line ended, it ended, surprisingly, where the fields ended. Yeah, as opposed to, you know, 8 feet out and in little splashy blobo patterns and whatever else was on here on this particular farm. So, and I'm thinking it's, as I mentioned last time around, strictly the fact that I don't know that Giant's new engine or new system or whatever that's going on handles the Homestead style maps very well. You know, it's things used in the Giant's editor, like a field that's put in there in Giant's editor and painted up and all that stuff, you know, follows a very set bunch of rules. And I don't think that that implementation is quite making it into the pro version. In other words, when some hot dog like me decides to put a field in the middle of nowhere on the map, right? Okay, so that, my friends, is going to be it for today's episode. Cute. Oh, yeah, it's just full of big weeds, too, by the way. So we need to do a herbicide run. Now, I decided that best I get an edible crop off the field before I go put a systemic poison down. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. And with that, amazing news, I'm going to call the episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Remember, I have suffered to make this video. Can't say that with a straight face. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao for now.